Hello, hello. Good evening from rainy New York City. My name is Alexandra Wąsowska. I am the National Director of Education here at Borghese. With us is also Adrian Keller, our Director of Marketing. Adrian is on a chat box. So please don't hesitate to drop any questions into the chat box. Also, Adrian will drop additional nuggets of information on the chat box as well. So please do go on the chat box, check it out. And don't hesitate to ask questions today, because today's class is about ask about the mask. So why mask? Why do we constantly talk about the mask? Why do we encourage everyone to use the mask? So mask is that skincare boosting treatment that also has the ability to address additional skin concerns. So speaking of which, how many of you already have a Borghese mask at home? How many do you have? Do you have a favorite one? I see some virtual hands went up. I see Laju says, Sybil also says that she has a mask. So write to us on the chat box, which mask, and do you have one that is your favorite? So what are face masks commonly used for? So for example, clay mask, mud masks, those are used to deeply cleanse your skin. It will help to also reduce the pore sizes as it deeply exfoliates your skin. So because it also helps to exfoliate your skin, all of your treatment that you already have at home, your serums, your moisturizers will penetrate deeper into your skin. So now you're also getting more benefits out of your current skincare. So you're maximizing those benefits. I see here on the chat box, when I ask the question, what's your favorite mask? I see many answers here. Fango, Fango, Fango. Laju says she's been using Fango since approximately 1994. That is amazing. And as Adrian says, it really shows how good that mask really is. And yes, some of our masks, the Fango Active, it's been around since 1985 and it's still here. Huge following on this mask, and we will talk about it in just a moment. So some other things that are I love personally about masking is that only after that very first use, my skin already feels tighter. It looks smoother, softer. It has more radiance. The skin tone is improved. Elasticity is improved. The appearance of fine lines and wrinkles is minimized. So there's so many other benefits to using a mask. Not to also mention that masks are amazing to create that skincare ritual for yourself so that you can really feel like you are at a spa, but you are at the comfort of your own home. So who can use a mask? Everyone, both women and men alike, can use facial masks. It's especially for men. Men's skin is a little bit tougher, right? That skin's a little thicker. Pores a little bit larger. So using a good mud mask, good clay mask is going to deeply purify that skin. It will help to reduce those pore sizes, and also it because it exfoliates, it will prevent those ingrown hair. So men and women both can use masks. So let's start with everyone's favorite, which is the Borghese Advanced Fungo Active Purifying Mud Mask for face and body. First, for those who haven't used it yet or haven't seen it yet, look at this texture. Look how beautiful, rich is that texture. Also the scent. It's like a spa in a jar. It's very soft, very subtle. It really does smell like a spa. And it's not a synthetic fragrance. It is actually plant-derived fragrance. This mask is also paraben-free, talc-free, sulfites-free, like SLS, SLES, phthalates-free. So this also is considered a clean beauty mask. And as you can see, I definitely stick my hands in here, I stick my fingers in here, and I also use this mask. How often should we be using this mask? Once to twice a week. For maximum results, at least once a week. Use this mask when your skin starts to kind of feel a little bit rough under your hands. It's all of those dead cells, that flaky skin that's sitting on top of your face, that is making your skin looking a little bit more dull, maybe even ashy. Also now during this time of the year, especially here on the East Coast, right, when it's cold outside, hot inside, our skin is taking so much beating. So it's kind of a little harder to keep that skin looking fresh, looking radiant, looking healthy. So adding that mask is going to remove all of that dullness of your skin, revealing that beautiful, fresh, healthy skin underneath. So this mask will, again, detoxify, purify your skin, exfoliate, removing all of the dead cells, but it also helps with building the skin's resilience, so that it protects your skin from environmental damage and pollution, as well as adding hydration with the hyaluronic acid. So as that bentonite clay, that's the base of this mask, as the bentonite clay, it's removing all of the impurities from your skin. The hyaluronic acid, it's adding back in that hydration. There's that almond oil extract, avocado oil extract, that's adding this dreamy softness to your skin. So this mask is, who can use this mask? I already said everyone, men, women. Can a skin that's dry use this mask? Absolutely. As I already mentioned, it will remove all of the dead cells, all of that flaky skin. Great also for that combination skin, oily skin, because it helps to tighten those pores. So it's also helping with the production of oils so that your skin doesn't overproduce those oils. So all skin types can use this mask. The only skin that I would not recommend this mask is the skin that's delicate, fragile, maybe has redness, maybe the skin that has a little broken capillaries. That skin will use Fungo Delicato. This is Advanced Fungo Delicato, which is a gentler sister to Fungo Active. Fungo Active, bentonite clay, Fungo Delicato, kaolin clay, and kaolin clay is just a little gentler on that skin. Plus, Fungo Delicato also has ingredients like aloe vera, chamomile, this oat protein, a white honey extract. So it's calming to your skin, it's soothing your skin, it's smoothing your skin. It still gently purifies and detoxifies, but it's not going to be all of that active ingredients that might be a little bit rougher for that very, very delicate skin. Personally, my skin is on the dry side, but I also have a little bit of redness, a little rosacea around my nose area and also on my cheeks. So how do I use my masks? I then multi-mask. What does that mean? Anyone has tried that before? Anyone has tried both masks at the same time? So I will use Fango Active. Actually, I'll start with Fango Delicato. The Fango Delicato is gonna go on my area that has that rosacea, that I have that redness. So I'll apply it only on my nose and here on my cheeks, but everywhere else, I'm going to apply Fango Active. Do you need both masks? No. If you only want to use one, you can choose one or the other. But if you want to address the specific skin concerns, you can multi-mask using both masks. Also remember, these are face and anywhere else on your body. So, for example, I love the Fango Delicato on my neck, on my décolleté. It beautifully exfoliates, it purifies the skin, but that white honey extract is adding the moisture and hydration into my skin. Amazing. Either one of them under your feet detoxifies and smooths that skin under the feet as well. Great for legs, especially that lower half of our legs, right? Winter time, the skin gets really flaky and ashy, and we try now to warm up. We are using hot water, so the skin gets even drier. So applying that mask on those legs will remove all of that dead skin, all of that flakiness from your skin. So now, how do we use it? We recommend using our mask, applying it a thick layer. We like to say like icing the cake. So what I'm going to do, actually, I am going to remove my tinted moisturizer and I'm going to apply it to one side of my face, just so you can see the difference and also how thick I am applying this mask. Remember, I've mentioned Fango Delicato. It can go where my redness is, so it's right around my nose area. Now, this is I'm applying it on only half of my face because I am doing a demonstration, and it at home, apply it all over your face, so everywhere. In here, just so that it's easier for me to remove it while I am talking to you. That's the reason I'm only doing it on half of my face. So look at that. Again, do you have to use the Fango Delicato on one side and then the active on the other? No, I am addressing my specific skin concern, which is I want to calm down the redness around my nose. That's where my rosacea is. But because my skin is drier everywhere else, with the active, I want to make sure that it purifies, detoxifies, and removes all of that dead cells. This is why I'm using both masks. But you can use one or the other based on your skin concerns, right? Remember, I also mentioned we can do our hand. Same thing, apply nice thick layer, like you're icing a cake onto our hands. Remember, we age there too, right? So you wanna take care of your hands as well as you are taking care of your face. And now we want to, I like to take a phone and I like to put a timer when I'm doing this on my own. When I'm doing my me moments, I will put a timer for 5 minutes. In here, for the purpose of the class, I'm going to time myself for 2 minutes. And let's see, can we see results? Can we see a difference in under 2 minutes? While we are waiting, let me check if there are any questions. Colleen says, never thought to use it on my body, right? These masks are incredible on our body, and you will see it on my hand in 2 minutes when I remove it, what that skin looks like. And my legs get super ashy in the winter time because I do like my hot showers. I know they're not that great for you, but I love my hot showers. So I also use that once a week. I use it on my legs as well to remove all of that dead skin. Adrian says, great for elbows and heels, also legs and feet too. Colleen says, she's very excited. This is a great news. And Laju had a question, and Adrian is referring her to dermatologist. That's exactly what I would also say, Laju, to your question. That is a good question for dermatologist. Now, do you see how thick I have applied this mask? You do not see my skin from underneath of this mask. So that's how thick you want to apply it. You do not want this mask to dry. When the mask dries, it's harder to remove it. So what do? We are rubbing and scrubbing, and you may irritate your skin. But also, when it dries into the skin, it no longer deposits any of those great ingredients that these masks have, right? So my timer just went off. So let's remove that mask. What you can do, there's many ways you can remove this mask. One of them being you can take a wet washcloth and remove that thicker layer. Now, if you don't want to play in your sink, if you do not want to wash this off in your sink, my hack is apply this mask right before you shower. So apply it all over your face, get in the shower, wash your whole entire body first, and then wash your face last. That's at least 5 minutes on this mask. And another thing that I really like about masking in the shower or a bathtub, right? All of that steam actually also opens up my skin so that that mask, those ingredients and the nourishing properties can penetrate deeper and better into my skin. So let's remove the mask. And I mean, you don't have to be afraid to remove the mask in the sink. I mean, look at this. I am removing this mask right now, right here on camera, just using this washcloth. I'm not even using a mirror so I can see better what I'm doing. But did you see how easily this mask came off? Why did it come off so easily? Because I did not let it dry. So that's the reason why also it's so much easier to remove. And now we will do my hand. And let's see, can you already all see the difference between my one side of my face and the other? If you can, call it out in the chat box. What do you see? And here are also my hands. What do you see? Remember in the beginning, I said what I love about masking, first of all, instant results. Look at the smoothness of the skin. Do you see how smooth? When I put my hand against the skin, I can feel how soft that skin is. The skin looks more tightened. The tone and texture is improved as comparing to my other side. Let me put my hair behind so I can really see it. And this side has a little bit of a makeup on, so it should look really good. But do you see how much fresher this side really looks? And the same with my hands. Can you see how smooth is this side? There is less visibility of those lines and wrinkles. It's more glowing. It is also brighter. Can you see the difference? Give us thumbs up in the chat box or some virtual hands. Now, another thing I like to do right after I mask, Deborah's awesome. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah raised her virtual hand. Another thing I recommend after masking is then follow with post-masking treatment. What does that look like? I love to put a serum on. And this is Aqua Restorativo Hydrating Concentrate, which actually, this is a 1/2 ounce. Today, this is your gift with purchase on Borghese.com. So not only you will be receiving Aqua Restorativo Hydrating Concentrate, you will be also receiving 40% off site-wide. 40% off site-wide. The code is SPA40. That is, again, SPA40. So for post-masking treatment, I will just use a drop of the serum and gently smooth it all over my face. Can you see this gorgeous glow to the skin? I can do the same thing onto my hand, smooth it over, and now look at this. That skin is so beautifully supple, and the elasticity is so great. I cannot even pinch that skin right now. Look at my other hand. Can you see how I can pinch my skin? Okay, let's see. I'm going to now add a little bit of just that serum, which again, serums should deeply hydrate, penetrate into the skin. Now add the serum to the hand that was not masked, okay? So again, this is the hand that was masked. Look at this. I still can barely pinch that skin. Now this is the skin, the hand that was not masked. It does have a serum on, but can you see I can still pinch it? I can still pinch that skin. That is what adding a mask to your routine, to your regimen is going to do for your skin. That's also what I said at the beginning of the class, that it opens up your skin because it removes all of those dead cells. So now your serum, your moisturizer can actually penetrate deeper so you get maximum results also out of your treatments you already love and use at home. One more mask I want to introduce you to today. It is called Radiante Revitalize and Firm Mask. Deborah says, I love that product. I am assuming, Deborah, you're talking about the Aqua Restorativo Hydrating Concentrate, right? I love it too because it not only is deeply hydrating, but it also has peptides in it. And peptides help to speed up that collagen production in our skin. So this also is helping to slow down that aging process. That's, or I like to call it, let's age gracefully, right? Deborah says, yes, and I learned it from you. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thanks, that's awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Colleen says, how does it compare to moisture intensifier? Good question. The moisture intensifier, it's Colleen is talking about Cura Forte moisture intensifier. Cura Forte moisture intensifier, which I actually do have it in here as well. This is that serum that is specifically designed to boost your moisturizer. This really is your moisturizer booster. It also adds hydration. It has that collagen extract in it. It has hyaluronic acid. But the Aqua Restorativo Hydrating Concentrate has a little bit different technology. The technology being peptides, and peptides is what is working on our collagen and elastin. So this one is a little bit more for slowing down that aging process, right? So I don't want to really say anti-aging, but this is more for that, right? Now, can you use both? Absolutely. The rule of thumb is the lightest product, the lightest texture always goes on first. So I will actually apply Aqua Restorativo on first, And then I will apply that Cura Forte moisture intensifier on top of that. And depends how much moisture do I really need. And in winter time, I need a lot. I will now put a moisturizing cream on top to seal all of that moisture and hydration into my skin. So that is the difference. Peptides and more of slowing down the aging process. This is your moisturizer booster. This is like a light veil of moisture for your skin. So going back to, speaking of slowing down the aging process, Radiante Revitalize and Firm Mask. Gail is also asking, when do you apply Cura Forte? Gail, apply Cura Forte or Aqua Restorativo. You can apply it every day, morning and night, right before your moisturizer. So serums go first. Again, remember, lightest texture always goes on first, and the thicker textures will go on top. So Cura Forte, and then your moisturizing cream. And you want to use that daytime and nighttime. Any other questions about the serums before we move on to our firming mask? Thank you, Gail. All right, firming mask. Because who doesn't want a firmer, more radiant, more glowing, more luminous looking skin, right? Look at the texture. It's not a matte. This is more of a gel mask, and it has two marine extracts that are helping with cell regeneration, that are helping with reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it also enhancing all of that glow and that radiance into our skin. So I like to use this mask also once or twice a week. You can use it on a different day. Let's say you've used your Fango on a Sunday, right? And you can use your gold mask, your firming mask, let's say on a Monday or a Wednesday or anytime post Fango. However, I'm all about beauty hacks, right? What I like to recommend is use them back to back. Now you really are creating your own facial at home. When you go for a facial, the first mask that is being always used is the one that deeply cleanses, purifies your skin, preparing your skin for the rest of the treatment. And after the facial treatment, usually the last mask will address what your skin really needs. And what do we all want? What do we all need for our skin to look like? We all want that skin that is wrinkle-free, that's looking firmer, right? That elasticity is looking great, that it's more supple. So you can do this mask back to back, meaning you had your Fango all over your face first, left it on for 5 minutes. Then you want to wash that Fango off your skin, pat dry your skin just like I did, and then apply the gold mask. So applying back to back those masks, you are creating now your own facial at home. Deborah says she needs to go, but it's always enlightening and inspiring. Thanks very much. Thank you, Deborah, so much. It was awesome having you here again. So look at this. I am not applying a thick layer anymore. Why? Because this is not a mud mask. This is not going to dry into your skin. So just a regular layer. You can also take this mask and you can apply it to your neck. Let's say maybe you're having a night out and maybe you're wearing something that's showing off your décolleté. Apply the mask all over your décolleté, even your shoulders, for this beautiful glow, radiance, and luminosity. Another beauty hack, if I know I don't have this mask, we recommend to you leave it on the skin for about 8 to 12 minutes. If I know I don't have the time, I just don't feel like sitting there for 12 minutes. What I will do, I'm just going to massage this mask into my skin. By doing that, you are pushing this mask a little bit deeper, a little bit faster now into your skin. Also notice as I am massaging, massage it always in an upward motion. You're giving yourself a little bit of that face yoga, face gym, right? Lifting up that skin so it has beautiful suppleness and elasticity. If you are doing this also on your neck, same thing. You always want to massage your neck in that upward motion. Give it a nice lift, right? So again, leave it on for at least 5 minutes. And if you're only doing it for 5 minutes, give yourself that little massage. Again, you've just created your own facial at home, because when you go for facials, that's one of the things that they will do for you, which is that really relaxing, but also soothing and smoothing facial massage, which also actually helps with drainage of your skin. Let's remove this mask right now, and let's see if we can see any difference now with two masks that we just had on. Gail says, yes, she tried the gel mask. Gail says it's very nice. Don't forget your hands too. Use that firming mask on the hands. Remember, we do age there as well. Just making sure that all of it is off. Let me get a fresh little towelette here, maybe one of these. Just making sure everything is removed from my skin. And remember, again, at home, you're doing this all over your face. I'm doing half of my face only because it's easier than to remove it while I'm sitting in front of the computer. But at home, you're applying it all over your face. You can apply it all over your neck as well, your décolleté, your shoulders for this beautiful glow if you're going out. Valentine's Day, for example, it's coming up. Also your hands, so that we keep our skin nice and firm. Jeannie says she also loves gold mask. Use it at least twice a week, so moisturizing, right? Again, it's just beautifully hydrated skin. Look at the smoothness, look at the softness. And again, this is the side with a little bit of makeup on, which technically it should look nice, right? And it does. But doesn't this side that just has been masked with two different masks, doesn't this side look so much better? It looks more lifted. It looks brighter. It looks smoother. But I think that the biggest thing that I'm noticing right now, this side looks more lifted to me. So that's also the beauty of that gold mask. So again, let's not forget about post-mask treatment. You can use Aqua Restorativo, which half an ounce today will be your gifted purchase on Borghese.com, So for half a face, I'll just take about 2 small drops and just gently, you can smooth it in upward motion on your skin. You can actually also, if you want, you can press it in, push it in a little bit further into your skin. And look at this. Look how beautiful is that skin. Not a drop of makeup, just a bare skin. All right, any questions about the gold mask? If there are no questions about the gold mask, one more mask I would like to introduce you to today, and that will be the last one for tonight, is the deep hydration hand sheet mask. There's 3 of those treatments coming in each box. Now, this also is an amazing gift. I just mentioned Valentine's Day is coming up. All of those are wonderful gifts, but this especially if you live on the East Coast with the weather, cold outside, really hot inside, all of those hot showers, all of this hand washing, it really takes a toll on our hands. So these are the amazing treatment to quickly relieve that dry, chapped skin. And my skin sometimes gets so dry if I forget to use my hand sheet mask or our amazing hand cream, my skin gets so dried, I call it my lizard hands. Not proud of it, but it happens, right? That lizard hands, meaning the skin is so dry that it almost feels like it has little scales on there, but it also sometimes gets to the point that it hurts. That's how dry the skin can get. So to the rescue are then these hand sheet masks. These come together like that. All you need to do is separate them at those seams. And also each one will tell you this way. This is a right hand and this is a left hand. You see that? Those adhesives will tell you which hand mask comes on which hand. And also when you want to apply it, look for that woven fabric. So here's that little plastic fabric. And then in between in here is that woven fabric. Okay, so look for the woven fabric and you want to slide your hands between the woven fabric. Okay, slide there your hands, then remove the adhesives and fasten it so the hand sheet mask stays nice and put. One other thing I really love about these masks is that they are touch screen friendly. So let's just see here if we can input my password in here. Ta-da, here is a timer we were using, right? Here, maybe now we can get onto the Instagram, guilt-free scrolling. So these are touch screen friendly. So you can also, as you're sitting, you can also use your phone or even computer. Is the glove large enough to be a gift for a man? Depends on the man's hand size, right? But I know many men, many of them, I believe actually even Adrian's husband uses the hand sheet mask. So yes, I would say for majority of the men, these can be used. Adrian says they can be a little snug. They can be a little snug, but they will fit. You want to leave them on for at least about 10 minutes, I leave them sometimes up to 30 minutes. There is a lot of serum in here. You want all of that serum to penetrate into your skin to relieve all of that dryness that I already mentioned, those chapped hands, my lizard hands, right? It really takes care of all of those dryness on the hands. And it has also goat milk extract that is helping. Goat milk extract, collagen, hyaluronic acid, all of this is helping with also slowing down that aging process and also reducing the appearance of those lines and wrinkles. So this also is helping with the anti-aging, right? Again, we all age, we all will, but I like to say, let's age gracefully and let's slow down that aging process. Adrian says, my husband uses them and he couldn't believe the difference. Very dry, chopped hands. Colleen says, my husband is a pianist and his hands get much attention. Colleen, these are amazing. I'm gonna give you one more beauty hack. I'm all about the hacks, and especially for those of you who join my classes, you all know I'm always bringing the hacks into the table. So when my hands get that dry that I feel like it's a lizard hand, or when I know I want my hands to look really nice for some type of an event, what I will do is I'm going to use the hand sheet masks at nighttime. I leave them on for about 30 minutes. Once I remove the mask If there's still any serum left, you just take the serum and press it into the skin. And then I brought here with me our hand cream, the Splendidi Money Restorative Hand Cream. So what you want to do is take a good amount, right? Good amount, not a tiny amount, good amount of the hand cream onto your hands, and then massage them in. Notice that I am massaging with the back of my hands first, because that's really where our skin is the driest. It's not the palms, it's usually the back of your hands. Plus, also by giving yourself this massage, you're helping with the circulation process so that the blood speeds up, and it also helps with those reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And then apply it on every finger. If your husband is a pianist, he will appreciate also if he can give himself a little bit of this like fingertips type of massage. We also store a lot of stress in there, so this really is for everyone, not just the pianist. Okay, just give yourself a little massage right on those fingertips, and it relieves from from all of the typing and phones all day long, right? Relieves all of that stress and all of that tension. And then once you and you will feel it, you'll feel that hand cream on your hands. It's okay, give it 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and then go to bed. So by adding more of that hand cream, that good amount, that nice rich amount onto your hands, and then going to sleep, it's like an overnight treatment. The next day, you would not believe what your skin looks like. It literally looks like you went through an overnight spa. So that's my beauty hack. It's totally a game changer. The hand sheet mask, which is the restorative hand sheet mask. Remember, there is 3 of those in each box. Again, great gift, amazing Valentine's Day gift as well. And you are receiving 40% off site-wide today, from today through Sunday. Spa 40, that is a code to receive the 40% off, as well as you are getting this amazing gift with purchase. This is a 1/2 ounce Aqua Restorativo hydrating concentrate. This is your serum that you want to use. Also, you can use it morning and night, followed by your moisturizer. So let's see. Colleen is asking what is the name of hand cream. As the agent responded, it's called Splendide Money Restorative Hand Cream. It's amazing. It's definitely our customers' favorite as well. All right. Are there any other questions about any of the masks or any of the products that you may have? You can drop it here. Otherwise, you can also schedule an appointment, a one-on-one appointment with us. Send us an email at appointments@borghesemail.com. That's again, appointments@borghesemail.com. We will email you a link to Calendly. That's a calendar where you can book your 15 minutes complimentary appointment, and we can have a chat about everything that's already in your skincare regimen that you may have questions about and you would like to know more of. So since there is no more questions, I don't see any more questions in here, I wanted to thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I always appreciate your time. We are very happy to spend an evening with you. Remember again, site-wide exclusive offer, 40% off. Spa 40 is your code, as well as a gift with purchase. Thank you all so much. You have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you soon, probably in March again. Have a good night, everyone.